There's that free breakfast there. Yeah.
For Sam Prince, this is home. Originally from South Indian Lake, he's been homeless for about a year after his wife left him. He's traveled from Churchill to British Columbia. Before he found this healing center, he'd be out looking for a place to sleep in the winter.
Well, somewhere warm, you know. McDonald's, Walmart.
Warren Strahl was living at the Thompson Inn before getting a room here.
Bedbugs moved in, and they booted me out. No place else to go.
You're doing okay, though? Yeah, that's good.
The 45-bed healing center opened in Thompson last October, replacing the old homeless shelter, which only had enough room for 24 people.
I would say that there is definitely a need. Within 2 weeks of opening, we were at capacity.
The healing center has an overflow room that could fit an additional 25 beds, and 25 more people can sleep in the basement when the temperatures dip below -30. The original plan was for the facility to contain a sobering center, a place where RCMP can bring people they arrest under Manitoba's Intoxicated Persons Detention Act, or IPDA, which are essentially involuntary detentions. Each year, more than 1,000 people are detained in Thompson under IPDA. The province says the city opened the healing center earlier than planned so that beds would be available for people this winter. And while this is not yet a designated sobering center, RCMP can still drop off intoxicated people here, but they have to be able to walk in on their own and give their consent. In 2020, the province committed $2.8 million to the creation of the sobering center. Thompson's mayor says that money is still being held in trust until a concrete plan is in place.
It came down that everybody was waiting for the whole plan, and you could see that just wasn't going to work.
The Canadian Mental Health Association has been running the shelter but hasn't been able to move Phase 2 forward. There are 20 organizations involved and no consensus on what it should look like. Now that the Indigenous-led nonprofit Manitoba Keewatinowi Okimakanak is taking it over, the hope is the project will move forward.
It's about safety, it's about providing dignity and care. That's what needs to be included with IPD. It's not just about throwing them in a cell until they sober up. It's about, providing, care.
1/3 of the people living in Thompson struggle with addictions. And while the community is doing its best, the demand outweighs the resources available.
If I can put through 262 people a year into the in-house program, and at the end of the year still have an 80 to 90 name wait list, and I add on the 1,950 to 2,000 people that are served in community-based every year, we're just touching the tip of the iceberg, because there's so many people out there who have issues that aren't coming forward yet.
The hope is the healing center will be able to provide transitional housing for people who come out of addictions treatment. As for the sobering center, there is no firm date for when it will open, but MKO says best case scenario, it'll be by the end of the year. Caroline Bargood, CBC News, Thompson.
Thank you for watching the CBC Manitoba YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For the latest breaking news and top stories, download the CBC News app.